Dear students, welcome to Ikra English High School. How are you, dear students? I hope you all must be fine. Let's start our study. This is your class 5th NCERT book Looking Around, and we are learning the first chapter, Super Senses. This is the second part of the chapter. In the first part, you have learned about the super sense of sight, of the super sense of smell of the animals, and we have seen that the dog, ants, silkworms, mosquitoes have too much super sense of smell. Here now we will read about the super sense of sight. Some animals like dog, tiger, rat, lion, they all have the super senses of smell, and they also have the super senses of sight. Even they can hear the very faintest sound. Even they can search their prey in the uh, night too, whether it is too much darkness in the night, but they can search their prey. Yeah, and they can also hide himself, and they can also protect themselves from their enemy because the sense of hearing of that they have. Here in this part we will learn about the position of the eyes of some birds. So watch carefully. I am going to give you a symbol. I am learning this line. Write the name of a bird which has eyes in front of its head, like in human. Yes, an owl has the eyes of in front of its head. Now I am going to read this line. Write the name of some birds which have eyes on either side of the head. Also, you must have many birds who has eyes on the both side of their head, such as hen, that is or you are watching in your in this picture, crow, cock, parrot, peacock, peahen. Each and every bird have the both side of the that have their eyes on the both side of their heads. Now I'm going to read this. Read this line. Most of the birds have their eyes on either side of the head. Their eyes can focus on two different things at a time. When they look straight ahead, both their eyes focus on the same object. The strange thing in the birds are when they look straight ahead, both their eyes focus on the same thing, and beside this, they can focus on two different things at a time with their both eyes. Means they have one eye on their left side, one on their right side, and the left and right eyes, with the left and right eyes they can see the things of the right and left too. Now I am going to read this line. You must have seen birds moving their neck very often. You know why? In most of the birds, eyes are fixed and cannot move, so birds have to turn their heads to see around. I want to explain you that human beings and most of the animals are so lucky that we can move our eyes up and down, left and right. But in birds, they cannot move their eyes up, down, left, right, because their eyes are fixed in their head. That is why they cannot move their eyes. They are to move their head and neck to see around